Dun, dun, dun. I've done it. Something like this, maybe. Still no tripod? No, it hasn't been mailed back to me yet. Wow, that could not have landed in a better spot. Ugh. I had it right the first time, but it did it from the wrong angle. Nice. What up, Adam? I swear I need to buy another one. Like, mine is defected. There we go. Burley scramble. Okay, I messed it up. I know exactly where I messed up the AUG too, just because I did the wrong one, I'm pretty sure. What up, ZA cubing? Do you guys want to see me do solves with Zbll because I know that they're slower, or just like watch me drill it? I think that's an easy ZB, right? Harper. I'm just gonna do, like, whenever I get soon, I'm just gonna do soon from a different angle to intentionally give myself L. Because L is the Zbll set that I learned most recently, and so it's the one I'm worst at. Whoa. What? This is not a... Okay. Wait, is that... Which corner did I twist? I suppose one of them, and then it just gives me soon? Alright, well... I think I would have gotten soon either way. That was a good solve. What if I get some more natural light in here? There we go. Is that better? Oh, that's so much better, I think. Pretty epic. Wahamba Lagamba. What a username. Holy crap. Could you reset, please? Jeez. Okay. Yes. What am I counting? 2 11s? Epic. Ah, wrong UF. 9.2 average, though. I'll take it. With accounting plus 2, actually. Oh, shoot. Wait, what is that without plus 2? 855, bro. I always forget that one sometimes, but glad I got it that time. Alright, people in the chat. I know none of you guys know this Alex set. How would you guys feel about doing a Let's Cube Zbll thing? Where it's just ZB and you guys can just do like normal Tula glass layer. Okay, that was literally like a worst case scenario last layer. Dot Olo into bad end perm. What's good? What up, Jacob XV3D? That is a username and a half. 10.81 AO100 because I haven't been DNFing a lot. Was it the same case back to back? I'm working on my Minecraft base and I got a 3x3 cube head in my Minecraft base. It's pretty epic. Alright, which I'm just gonna twist this one so I get you. Okay, well. It was the COLL. Nice. I saw the VLS, okay? I wanted to. I know that's technically not ZB. I don't care. Oops. There we go. Alright, so far only one ZB DNF so far. I said so far twice if you couldn't tell. Is it this? I never know which freaking one. Alright, well, about that one DNF. Nice. I think my goal for 2025 should be to be sub 9 with ZB by the end of the year. Whoops. There we go. Okay, what is this, Graham? Alright. I'm actually not soloing too bad. That was really bad execution. Oh well. Wait, what was your process for learning ZB? Because it looks like you still pause a lot for recognition. Well, I mean, yeah, I only finished learning the entire Alex set minus Soons like 3 days ago. Like actually learning the Alex set is like that's the easy half. Getting fast with it, that's the difficult part. Because if you're trying to recognize a complex case with like 3 or more cues, and it's one of 320, then you're not going to have an easy time. But all it is just practice and lots of it. So actually learning the Alex sets is it's easy. Like I was able to do it in, how long have I been trying? Like maybe like 3 to 4 months. I don't like those finger tricks. I need to get better ones. Actually, I can just make them up right now. Oh. There you go. I'm just curious because I've been learning the algs for a long time, just very spread out. So it's interesting to me that it seems like you learn them all at once. Not necessarily. So my approach for learning ZB was, it was kind of accidental. I'll answer this question in a second. Do you think I should brute force my way through sub 9? No, absolutely not. Because I tried recording and watching my solves and a hard time figuring out my mistakes, or I should getting coaching. If you can't find out your own mistakes, then I definitely recommend you do get coaching. But if you genuinely, and I mean genuinely, believe that your solves are perfect, like your solves are 100% accurate, if Yi Heng Wang saw your solves, he'd give you compliments. If you're 100% certain that that's the case, then you can brute force it. But the short answer is you don't have perfect solutions. So yeah, there's definitely mistakes in there. I would look up like other like free tutorials online to help find it in the first place before considering coaching, as that costs money. But to answer the question, it was kind of an accident me learning full ZB because I started out by like realizing that there's a couple COLL cases that are really, really bad for one-handed. And so I decided to learn the Zbll sets for all of those. And then when I was learning them, I was like, wait a minute, I might as well just learn full 2GLL because like 2GLLs are really good cases for one-handed as well. And when I learned full 2GLL, I then realized I am only 2 sets away from knowing full H. Like an entire Alex set of Zbll. If I get an H Zbll, I know it. So I learned that. And then it like spread out to, I'm actually kind of close to pi now. So then I learned pi. And then I was like, screw it, I'm learning the entire thing. And then I learned from there T, U, and L all in a row. So I started out with H and pi, which is interesting because those are often regarded as the hardest sets. Which I think was also another motivation for me to learn the whole thing because like, well, if H and pi are the hard sets and I've already done them, like why not just do more? I have friends who like sub 6, but he uses crazy ass solutions, and when I sent him solves to critique, he said my solutions are just bad and told me to get better. Yeah, that's not coaching. That's just a friend being silly. So, like a couple things to look out for, like in your solves, is if you're rotating to do a pair twice, how many rotations you do a solve, because ideally it should be anywhere between 1 and 3. Like 4 is like understandable in like some very rare cases, but most of the time you want it to be less than 3. The next part is like making sure that you actually have like good F12 look ahead. So what I recommend doing to drill this is solve your cross, and then from there, take as long as you need to plan out your next 2 pairs, and then don a blindfold, and then do your next 2 pairs. And then just repeat that over and over again. I would also recommend doing cross plus 1 if you aren't already. Also, for reducing rotations, you can look at the EO of your F12 edges. Kind of, yeah. I don't really like saying EO because, like, there are some cubers, like myself, for instance, who just, like, we understand vaguely what EO actually means, but if we're, like, asked to be, like, is this edge oriented or not, we have to take, like, 5 seconds to figure it out. In this case, I think it's not. Yeah, it isn't. Okay. Hey, moin, bro. Is that, like, Australian slang? What is that? That was a dumb YouTube. Zbll question mark? Yes. Moin means hello? Oh, okay. What country are you from? I don't recognize moin being like a greeting. I always do it from a YouTube angle. Germany? Probably, yeah. Timon Kolasinski? I am not Timon Kolasinski. Random 2x2 question. I global like 1.8 with EG1 and CLL, but I don't know AUF prediction. Learn it. Simple as that. So, like, would it be better for me to learn AUF first or just move into EG2? Definitely move into EG2 first off, because I personally myself still, like, kind of vaguely understand AUF for a lot of the cases. EG2 AUF is a lot harder, so I recommend learning EG2 AUF, and then from there, kind of, like, transitioning into learning both it for CLL and EG1. But also at the same time, like, if you don't already know it for, like, the majority of your CLLs, then you're doing something wrong. Because you definitely know it for a majority of your CLLs. Hi, I'm back. Remember in July? Kinger Minger R. I have no recollection of you. I'm sorry. What are you? What? I don't know. I need to review that case. Is the GAN 12 better than the GAN 15? I don't care. So are you of the belief that you should learn the hardest cases of a set first? Not necessarily. Like, I definitely think it's advantageous to do that due to, like, morale and psychological reasons. But if you're gonna learn the entire thing, it doesn't really matter what order you learned it in as long as you learn it. Did I ever tell you what I want to be for Halloween? Probably not. Yeah, or you might have, and I just didn't care enough to remember. I was at Ask Me Anything when I solved cubes. That was a live stream from, like, what, 2 months ago? I don't remember anything from that. Also, why is my microphone on CS Timer? I'm done using it. Okay. Zbll, it was a U case, and it was... Where was the checkerboard? I can't remember. It's one of these dudes. Maybe. Is it this one? I think it is this one. No, it wasn't that one. It was the other one then. So U2, go to the checkerboard one. Here it is. Nope, that's not it. That's the other one. Here it is. Okay. Okay. Oh, of course. Okay. I forgot if it was that one or the one where there was, like, another pseudo block. I just now realized that your YouTube profile picture had an FTO. It's like my profile picture on everything. I got a professional photographer to come out to the salt flats, the Bonneville salt flats, and it was fun. Yeah, we had a lot of good shots, and I had to look cool for once in my life. Easy Zbll sets is 2GLL. That's not necessarily a set. It's more like a grouping of algs, but I definitely recommend learning it because it's easy. Like, 2GLL Pi is literally, like, the second easiest set that you're ever going to learn. Okay, I saw a block, and so I just decided to do Nicholas. Translate this? No. Can we keep the chat to English only, please? Why am I blanking? Bro. For some reason, I thought it was something else, and I was like, this is an impossible case. To improve OH turning, do I just solve like I do for clock, or do proper targeted practice? I use CFUP. Definitely like getting the ergonomics for the finger tricks down. So do a lot of down solves. That's what I recommend doing. Do down solves that have like heavily rely on 2-gen spamming. Because that'll be a really quick way to like engage the muscles in your hand to be able to like actually turn at the caliber of most top OH solvers. Your 1x1 personal best is 0.13. That's actually bad. Ooh. Ugh. Of course, I just guessed wrong. Hello, my friend dared to me wear a certain Halloween costume, and I honestly might do it. That's a cool story, man. Please do not tell me more. I'm not interested. WRN 2021 maglev. I think I have one. I don't know how I got it, but I think I have one. It has purple internals, right? How come that Zbll 3 times? What is the point of a 1x1? The 1x1 is the most prestigious event. Hi Canyon, how's it going? It's actually going not too bad. I've only messed up like, I think 3 times so far. Whoops. I used the sliding method that Yihing used for 2x2. That result no longer stands. I would not recommend doing that technique. I did it in comp and didn't get disqualified. You will get disqualified if you continue to do so, by the way. I would also not recommend publicly admitting to that, because if you publicly admit to that and then you get found out, it's going to be like a pattern of behavior, and that could warrant a ban. Like, it's not a joking matter. I did that for 2x2 at home and got a 0.75. but didn't count, so it's 0.96. Oh, okay. The 1x1 most troll puzzle ever? That's the point. It's not even a puzzle. It's just a 6-colored die. What's 2025 European record single for 3x3 official? Isn't it still like T-Mon's 3-6? Just because he hasn't gotten any good singles? My brother sold a 3x3 in 4.31. So true. I gotta go so I can eat. Bye. Alright, see ya. I have to leave at noonish, which it's 11:18 for me right now, so. Wow, I am just not trying to be good today, aren't I? Okay, we're here. There we go. My brother used advanced CFOP. Ah, yes. Everyone knows advanced CFOP. What is advanced CFOP? It's 1918 in Germany. What is that? 9 p.m., 10 p.m.? I don't know. I don't use military time often. (7:19 p.m.) Oh, okay. And my math was way off then. What are you? There we go. 303 is the original cube. I mean, objectively speaking, we could technically say that the pyramids is the original twisty puzzle, but it was not a cube either, so you're not wrong. Average 1.45 for 2x2. That is extremely specific. It's the main event in every comp. Not even that nowadays. I've gone to a competition where like a couple rounds of 3x3 were held and the main event was 6x6. That could have been the best solve of the stream. But instead it wasn't. Did the pyramid come out before the 3x3? It was invented before the 3x3, but it wasn't released until after the success of the 3x3. I definitely twisted something. $1,000, so true. A local competition having a $1,000 prize pool is nuts. Like, the world champion and like some side events get that much money. There's no way a local competition would hire up $1,000 for that. Okay, it was technically a soon Zbll, but whatever. Appeared with a time of 8.69. So true. Very funny number indeed. Don't you just love it when people lie on the internet? It's just my favorite thing ever. Wow, that was actually good. I'm proud of that one. It was super low TPS as well. Sorry, bro, I couldn't hear you if you answered, so I'm in the middle of a stall. Should I buy the GAN 16? Okay, why would you ask a question to then be like, sorry, bro, I can't hear you? Like, if you ask a question, should you be engaged to hear my answer? No, I'm not even going to answer it. I messed up big time. My bad, bro. Please answer me. I learned my question. Okay, fair enough. It depends on what your budget is. Like, if you are a big fan of GAN cubes and you just want like a high quality 3x3, then yeah, get the GAN 16. But also at the same time, like, it's hella expensive though. Like, isn't it like $60 something again? Like $70? Like, for a Rubik's Cube, that's expensive. Wait, I'm actually on a good average. Hold on. Yes! Yes! Sub 8 with Zbll. Oh, yes. I don't know how well that shows up on camera, but that's 794 average with Zbll. $85, but here where I live is $61. 80. Wait, hold on. What is it to US dollars? Because that's the only currency I'm like genuinely familiar with. What are your thoughts on the OH cube Moyu is developing? Oh, is it that one thing where like you can do like an M slice without like pushing it on the table? Is that what you're talking about? I've seen a prototype of that and I'm not too stoked about it yet. I'm gonna need to see like a good quality prototype for me to like actually have some decent thoughts about it. I messed it up. I had to DNF it. I messed it up. With the 2x2 core. Yeah, okay. I know what you're talking about, but I don't know. So far, it doesn't look too promising, if I'm being honest. I also don't use Rue, so I have no reason to get it. Another DNF, bro. I need to like actually pause and like recognize it rather than just guess. What's your favorite cube except the 2x2 and 3x3 and brand together? What do you mean? Like favorite individual cube from like an individual company, or just like favorite cube like as a concept, like 5x5? What Alex sets are you learning next? ZBLS? I will likely have to learn ZBLS, but more likely than not, it'll be an Alex set for a different event. Okay. There we go. Take the time and actually get that done. I mean, all the types of brands for X202 and 3x3 and the brand Shimo Yugan. Your favorite type with your favorite brand. What? Just mow you with bigger n by n's like 6 and 7 and 5. What? How are there really people who like big cubes? That message got flagged. Are you kidding me? Wow, YouTube is so biased against big cubes, they flagged your message. That's unbelievable. My favorite cube is 3x3, GAN 12, lol. Okay, I wouldn't have to specify it's a 3x3 then. My favorite one besides that would probably it's technically Moyu, but it's more so Pi Cube. The Altron V6 5x5 I really like. Okay, let's actually like do it for real this time. There we go. DNF though. Crazy how anything gets flagged. Do one-handed? I might do some one-handed actually, why not? Zbll. I'm not warmed up for one-handed yet, so hopefully this doesn't go too bad. Okay. I did the wrong U move, whoops. If you get 9 or less, you can stop. No, you don't get to decide when I stop. Who do you think you are? Reminds me of that one bowling clip. Who do you think you are? I am. It just makes such little sense. I made you do it? No, it was my choice. You asked a suggestion of one-handed, and out of the generosity of myself and also my own curiosity with how well I do at one-handed, I decided to switch events to one-handed. It is entirely my decision, and I am also capable of just switching back to normal two-handed or just ending the stream instantly. Like, it's all my choice. I also just have fun. I just have fun with one-handed. What up, Lemon Cuber? Oh, that's unfortunate. That's a funky ZV. Nice. Do 5 blind OH speed FMC. I don't know where all the good chat messages went. They just vanished. I thought it would be Nicholas. Never mind. What is it? Is it this? It's not that. What freaking is it? Oh! I'm a bit silly in the head. Watch K-pop Demon Hunters on stream. That is like the easiest way to get my channel taken down. Are you kidding me? Oh, of course. Man, new community post? Cool. When is the next comp? I think my next comp is in like mid-October, like the 11th or something like that. Okay, but like, can we actually talk about that F2L though? What are you? No. That F2L was insane, but also I just don't know the Zbll. Let me look it up again. Zbll. Would you say Yihing will break the sub-3 single this year already or next year? I have my doubts, but I wouldn't be surprised if he did it like in like December or something, because he's done it before. I will predict it will be broken early next year. Like I'm talking February next year, maybe. So it was this set into like a bunch of nothingness. That's no. This guy. Ah, I had it from the wrong angle, and I was doing the same thing. With a LS skip, it could be sub 2. No, it could have been like a 6, maybe. Which for my turning at this time is actually nuts. That was the most casual 11 I've gotten in my life. Good job, me. No, Yihing sub 3. He's not sub 3. that as a sub 10. Okay. There we go. That's the case I messed up earlier. What I meant is that with an LS skip, Yihing could get a sub 2 single. Well, yeah, of course, but like, it's also like what, 1 in 15,000, something like that. Nice. Lucaris 3 and V5, yeah. It's a good queue. It got me my it got me 2 official 8s so far. One of which was with F perm. I'm still kind of salty about that, but hey, it's an 8. I'll take an 8. Oops. All right. Got it. Not impossible? Yeah, but like I don't think it's gonna happen. Well, that's an easy ZB. Impressive. My solves? Ah. Do you know full Zbll? Yes, minus soons, but what I'm doing when I get soon is I intentionally set myself up in L case because L case are the ones I had the most trouble with because I learned them last. There we go. Yes. 13.6 out of 12. Let's keep it going. I did the wrong one. Never mind. Oh, that's silly. Why did I do that R move? Like, instead of using my pinky, I use my index, which is not what you should be doing. Bruh. Oh. Well, that was unfortunate. You are my dream speed? This is unfortunate. It's 100%, like, you can get to this speed as well. Mostly just because these solves aren't fast for me. Can we race 3x3 on CS timer, room 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I've heard people, like, say this occasionally, and I still don't know what it means. Like, is it just like a CS timer Let's Cube, essentially? Damn it. Trying to think about what it was. I might go back and review it, I might not. Epic. I stuck at 15 to 16 OH. That probably just tells me that you either need to advance your finger tricks or start learning OH algorithms. And then start turning faster. Like, a lot of OH is just turning speed, unfortunately. Yeah, click on draw scram and then online battle and type 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did not know that that was a thing. If I were to do something like that, I would do it on Let's Cube and I would do it on my own terms. So I'm going to decline the offer now. Oh, that's a nice ZV. G perm. JK, it's actually a bad ZB. Now that I know them all, like, PLLs are actually, like, some really mid ZBLLs. Like, I'd prefer some ZBLLs over PLLs in some cases. In some solves, I meant. Obviously for recognition, because, for recognition's sake. So, what are you? It's the other way around, okay. It isn't crazy for you. I just got a 33 OH single. Is that like a PB or something? PB2. Nice. We take it. I just didn't get oriented. And so I just kind of gave up. What is this green cross? Okay, it's a 3-move green cross, and it gives me some easy pairs, so I'm just gonna do it. I don't care. I insert this in the wrong slot and a flipped edge. And this is why you boys not color neutral. Surprised I even recognized that as fast as I did. I just got this. Is this one-handed or a 3x3? Where'd it go? Oh, it's not inserted. Okay, the edge just disappeared. There it is. OH? Okay, I'll give it a shot. I assume you did yellow, right? That was a pretty good scramble, yeah. I kind of messed up and broke up a free pair at one point, but the rest of the solve was like really easy, and then I got a 2-gen last layer. Good job, me. Okay. What? I got all a parity. I think I'm gonna stop doing soon into L now, just because like in a normal swap I would just do normal soon into a PLL. I also have to go very shortly, so How good are you at chess? I suck ass. I joined a chess club at my school and I was immediately humbled. That's the same ZB back to back, I'm pretty sure. Alright. I also need to go here shortly, so I'm gonna get one more good OH solve, and then I'll head out. That actually wasn't too bad. I'm gonna do one more, but if I don't get one more, that was honestly good enough. No, don't go. I have to pick up my brother. Oops. I can't just leave my brother stranded over there. Alright, I'll go for a sub 11. I'll just do this because I saw it. Epic. All right. That was a pretty big mistake. Got the ZB though. Oh, whoops, I did the thing. Alright, this will be my last solve of the stream. If I get oriented edges, I'll do ZB. If not, I'm just going to do a normal solve and just hope for something good. I don't know how I feel about that, but whatever. Alright, I gotta get going now, so thank y'all for coming to the stream. Sorry it was a little bit shorter than I wanted to, but I just have other stuff I want to do today, so. Bye.